Hey everyone, welcome back to Disillusioned Plays. Last time, we were trying to figure out exactly what Phoenix may or may not have done to Mr. Doug Swallow in the course of his torrid love affair. As always, I'm Taylor.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Pete.
All right, let's dive on in.
Very cool.
So I think we determined that what essentially, he's being accused of is doing like a John Cena move, where as Doug is crawling away on his hands and knees, Phoenix just jumps up into the air and pile drives him. And it's like, just
John Cena!
Well, I mean, it's a good job that you guys remember because I literally haven't got a clue what happens.
Yeah, basically.
I'm sorry, is your stance that the defendant suplexed this man? It is, Your Honor. Suplexed him right into the building.
Yeah, so basically Dahlia was making out that Phoebe pushed him twice.
Oh gosh.
So he Hadoukened him, and then he just friggin' powerbombed him onto the floor.
No. So he did the Shoryuken. He did the uppercut, sent him flying backwards. And this was all preparation for his appearance in Marvel vs. Capcom, right? He hit the Shoryuken, knocked him back, and then did the power slam from above.
Okay. Let's so
now remember, Pete, it's indict, not indict.
Oh, sorry. But you know what? I'm not even gonna make a joke. So let's segue back. Let's bring ourselves, steer the car back around to the track, and
is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer?
Hell yeah, I am!
and that will peak.
Sorry. Get a little too excited there.
Seconds in.
It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
With that damn smug face.
Yes, Your Honor. We are ready.
Very well.
And by we, I mean me, because I sent Grossberg out to the car.
Oh, well, I've lost the keys. Madam, have you seen the keys? Have you seen a pair of car keys?
No.
I left my hemorrhoid pillow on the seat in the car, and it's dreadfully hot outside.
I was more going to say he's dropped the keys. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I can't bend down because of my hemorrhoids. I seem to have dropped the keys. Can you pass them me?
Very well. But remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized.
So it's not good because I can't remember anything. So yeah, I'm going to do a safety save right here because I literally cannot remember what's happening.
I think we're pretty much going to be accusing Dahlia.
So let's establish, maybe for the viewers and for the sake of Pete, let's go back. So
think very
Phoenix
carefully before you speak, Taylor.
Phoenix, about 8 months ago, met Dahlia down in the basement library area of the courthouse.
As you do.
Dahlia came up to him and was like, "Hi!" And then she gave Phoenix a little bottle that he wears around his neck and took as a symbol of her undying devotion and love for him. Apparently, ever since that day, she's been asking for the bottle back like every time they've gone out, which has led us to believe that maybe Phoenix has invented this entire relationship in his head, but that's a separate mental issue. She also seems to have suckered all the gentlemen in the courtroom into thinking that she's...
Whoa.
Hey, family friendly. Come on.
I said suckered.
Yeah, well, I don't think I like the insinuation that Dahlia's been suckering all of the people in the courtroom.
That wasn't a dirty expression. You just made it dirty.
You accuse me and Taylor of being rude. It's you lowering the tone this time.
She has deceived. She has hornswoggled them with her charms
Guys are
and her
hornswoggled.
little cadre of butterflies.
Freaking all this hornswoggled me.
That is an amazing word.
You're just making stuff up now.
No, hornswoggled is a word.
Never. Anyway.
Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Faye. Now then, Miss Faye, let's have it. Who is the real killer?
Okay, guys. You gotta think
I
carefully
think
now.
it was the bottle of Cold Killer X.
Cold Killer X.
X. I mean, it does have killer in the name.
Oh,
It does. It does have killer.
It's a killer.
Funny.
It's a stone cold killer.
Oh,
X.
God,
Oh.
terrible. Terrible.
Sorry.
Pete.
Very well then.
Despicable.
I suppose put the bottle of pills on the stand.
I just want to say, I'm not
Tell
sorry.
me, is it true that you killed this man?
That's Grossberg, right?
Obviously, yeah, Grossberg did
I mean,
it.
he's shifty, alright.
No. Winston Payne. With his cat face.
Hey now!
Face!
His cat face needs to go to jail. So who are we saying did it?
Doug.
I mean, Dahlia, obviously.
Yeah, it's gotta be Dahlia. Oh, I hate that.
Take that!
It could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne. What? How can you?
Objection! The defense is grasping at straws.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you
Hornswoggling.
or suckering?
I was going to say suckering. Oh,
Oh my. Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you.
I like how the butterflies
Well, the
are
problem
agitated.
is, I would have to let go of my umbrella to lift a finger to help them,
Like-
and I didn't really want to, because I burn like a piece of paper.
I just like that she's agitated, you know, and the butterflies are going crazy. Like, look at them. They're just vibrating.
oh my God.
And the butterflies go wild.
Uh-oh.
And the crowd goes wild.
Order, Miss Fay. What? I mean, why? That is to say...
Shut up, you old fool! Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands.
Well, as opposed to using someone else's hands.
How could you say something so mean, Madame Fay? I didn't do anything.
Oh my goodness. It's so high pitched.
I'm sorry.
It's just so annoying.
I think only dogs can hear
It's
that.
just so annoying. Oh no, I missed some
Oh,
dialogue.
no.
I thought,
Miss Fay.
Phoenix!
Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say.
I have the flu.
You know what she's done is she's performed like simp substitution jutsu, where she just swapped places with Phoenix. Like she just swaps places with the nearest white knight to her.
I think you've been watching too much of them Japanese animes, boy. Oh, it's me.
Yes, it's you.
You? What is it? What is it?
Please strike everything the defense just said just now from the record. One
Excuse
second.
me, I'm trying
never
to
mind.
help your ass. What the? Are you daft?
Maybe.
I think you're insane.
totally wrong, Miss Fay. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that.
Oh, but she cool.
I've only just noticed Mia's sprite on that
Oh, yeah.
scene. It's like rigid,
Yes.
just like a lollipop stick or something. She's just like just literally. It's like
It's just straight with a couple of
it's
bumps.
just making me think of like. Did you ever have like as a kid? Did you ever have like one of those like little clown things that was like it had like a hemisphere ball bottom, and you'd push it and it'd just spring back up, and it'd have like a. Have you ever seen? Yeah, it's like a. You know,
Oh, yes.
like you'd tap it or you'd try and push it over and it would always sit back up.
yeah.
It just kind of looks like
Weeble,
wobble, yeah.
Weeble, that's it.
I don't know
A
what they're
Weeble.
called. But yeah,
Weebles
she
follow
just
them,
kind
they
of
don't fall
almost
down.
just looks like one of them. Okay.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh, who's this?
Oh no, who is this?
Who is this?
It could
Is
be
it
any-
Edgeworth or is it Grossberg?
I don't know.
Oh, that boy. I don't think it is.
That boy.
It could be anybody.
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, it is Grossberg.
Oh,
who's
When did you get back?
who's gotten him?
he's just like he just kind of slowly comes up from a panel on the floor, like.
He just rolled over the jury stand and just rolled into the defence deck. Dock, rather,
He
not
like
deck.
squeezed himself out of a small trapdoor.
Oh, excuse me.
Dreadfully sorry.
Oh, sorry, Mia. I didn't mean to come up under your skirt. I'm dreadfully sorry.
Fortunately, the library has a trapdoor that leads directly to the courtroom.
How convenient.
So anyway, has gotten himself in way over his head.
Hang on, I need a minute. Hang on.
Are you alright now? Oh, terribly sorry. I did not mean to distract you quite so thoroughly. You...
Sorry, it's just a mental image of Grossberg trying to get out the trapdoor. I'm sorry.
It's like that scene from the Santa Claus.
He's just like his half of him is stuck. Like he's just like there dangling in the floor, and Nia has to get the plunger and
It's just
kind of pull him
these
out
like
the rest
just
of the way.
these tiny little fat stubby legs just like wiggling out the floor.
Yeah, they're just like a duck frantically swimming in the water underneath, like flapping about.
Okay.
Okay, composure. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back.
Oh, it seems I've arrived just in the nick of time when everything has gone to shit and is pretty much finished, and so I don't have to lift a finger. Perfect.
I'm here to save the day.
So yes, I'll take my payment in cash, please. I'm quite desperate. Oh, you'll never guess what, everyone. I found the police report. I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping.
Police report added to the court record.
Ah.
Oh, thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
Don't
I
mind
mean,
me,
Mia,
damn
you
it.
should probably read it before you think, oh, good, this will be what it might just be, Phoenix Wright murdered somebody in cold blood
Hey,
or
just
something,
do that.
which wouldn't really be helpful.
Should we do that? I know we're looking at him, but should we just whip that paper up just like straight in front
Hey,
of his face?
whoa. That's not how the defence works. We don't look at shit. We just look at nothing. We just wing this.
I just like to imagine that she goes like, "Oh, Grossberg, so thank you very much," and then she just
Throws it
literally
over her shoulder. I don't need that.
No, I was
No,
thinking,
she just jumps on top of him to send him back for the trapdoor, just
Whoa
back to the
now,
lower
whoa.
level.
No, so that's a little bit too demure.
There's no jumping on anyone here.
No, I like to imagine that she literally just whips up the court profile, like court record, like straight in front of his face, and just starts looking through the police report. While he's there, just like, don't mind me, I'm just looking at the stuff.
Oh, dear.
Diego. Oh, Diego Armando.
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 Suspect Dahlia Hawthorne, age 19.
Ingested.
Oh, dear.
Poisson.
He was poisoned with something.
Oh.
What vessel could be used to contain
See, I don't understand.
poison?
It's saying he ingested a poisson, but so like he was killed with a fish.
Oh, God.
Like, I don't understand.
oh,
Traces
Pete with
of
the terrible puns today.
traces of poisson were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poisson was found in the
What?
vicinity or on the suspect's
For the
person.
Americans in the audience, I guess that's a kind of fish.
It's French for fish, yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Poisson.
a kind of fish. It just is fish. Yeah.
He's just being a goof. So no wonder Dahlia wants this suspiciously looking bottle-shaped necklace back. I wonder why.
What do you mean,
Isn't there a
bottle-shaped?
third
It's-
page?
No, there was just the two.
Just the two, yeah.
Okay,
Anyway.
yeah.
So
It is
gross.
unclear how the poison entered the coffee cup. Oh, goody.
Oh, so mysterious.
You'd better take a good look at it again. It, details how you, came to lose your boyfriend. Boyfriend?
What?
What?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, that's why she saw her, I guess. But
Oh, oh dear.
Now then,
the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
I mean, there's a serious conflict of interest.
Well, really, Your Honor,
Oh, she's doing it again.
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
No!
yes.
No!
Interrupt all you like, sweetie!
Oh, goodness. My hemorrhoids are practically vibrating.
Oh, you shut up about your hemorrhoids! Jesus!
Don't you worry, my dear. I have this situation well in hand.
As he continues to bounce his
I'm
head.
lying to myself.
Boing.
Boing.
I just... the hair.
That is, go right ahead.
Madame Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet doggy?
I really hate...
Yes.
I hate that she has to call everyone, like... E.
E.
Taylor.
Judge E.
Sari.
Judgy.
Petey.
Petey.
Feeny.
Shall I call you
Judgy,
Petey
Dudgy.
from now on, Dad?
Fucking no.
Oh, that was a definitive no.
Yeah. Yes. And now we can't... our video
so I think
can't
you
be
should
seen
call
by
him
minors
Petey Pie
anymore.
then.
Could they anyway?
It's your fault. What, sorry?
Sorry,
So
Taylor.
she should call you Petey Pie from now on.
Oh! No! Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
Why don't they just use boyfriend and girlfriend,
I know,
for God's
right?
sake?
It just
Like,
feels
lover
less-
makes me so uncomfortable.
Yeah, me too.
Because it doesn't suggest wrongness.
It just, like,
I
lover...
told you that you should let me handle this. Boing, boing.
They say lover to me just, like, suggests an affair. Like, someone's lover, they're having an affair with someone.
They're too young. They're too young to be having affairs.
No, I
They're
know
not
that,
married.
but the connotation of lover just...
And
ugh,
it's just-
no.
so weep. Oh goodness.
If you want to be my lover, you have to poison my ex-boyfriend and hide the evidence.
Oh boy.
Sorry. Please go ahead.
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous.
Ludicrous.
This is all just too much for little me to bear.
Oh, I believe that the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be. Because I'll have
Speak
you know.
fluent in
I'll have
sickly
you know
girls.
that I speak very, very clearly in Teenage Girl
Oh dear.
for reasons.
Oh dear.
I am a solicitor.
Moving on. The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must.
What police report? Did we look at the police report?
Nah, the defense doesn't do that. We don't look at shit. We just carry on.
Oh, everyone's gone.
Oh, well, that was a quick trial. Bye then.
8 months ago,
Oh, it's
an
me.
incident. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building.
Do you mind?
No.
8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, that same day, the two of them accidentally meet.
No, Sarah. You got it. There's no you need an emphasis on
Sorry.
accidentally. Like, the two of them accidentally meet.
Okay.
What? 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 What?
Thanks, coach. And then, that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honour, the defence requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Goddamn smug face.
Oh, further testimony? What about?
about the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could that possibly have to do with this case?
Oh.
The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests she, in fact, had a very good reason.
Dun dun dun.
Very well then. The court grants the defence's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer? Humour an old man.
Of course not, Mr. Judge.
At least you didn't say judgy.
Thank God, yes.
Judgy wudgy.
No.
My loins.
Ew!
Ew.
Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne.
How I Met My Feeny. Oh my god.
How I Met My Feeny.
Oh, God.
Alright, calm down, Stitch.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago.
Turned into Gollum.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago.
That goddamn face.
It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat.
Because I thought, oh shit, I've been
Because I
seen.
realized, oh good, I have someone I can dump the evidence off on.
For a moment, I thought he might have accidentally seen me poisoning the coffee. And then I realized, no, he's too stupid to see anything.
We've been going out ever since that fateful day.
And by going out, I mean that I haven't paid any attention to him whatsoever from then until now.
We're so lovey-wovey. We
No.
make people sick.
No.
Oh, sorry, Phoenix. Sorry.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I hope you're prepared.
We're so lovey-wovey, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think.
Even himself.
Even myself.
Shut up, Phoenix. Nobody asked you.
I like to imagine, like, he's being restrained by the bailiff in the background.
Yeah.
He's like, we're so lovey-wovey, we make people sick.
And then the bailiff just vomits.
On Phoenix.
On a
Miss-
scarf.
Mr. Wright, do that again. Do that again, and you will be held in contempt of court.
You can't stop our love!
We will never surrender our love.
God.
And now we enter the final act of our little drama.
Oh, as we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her.
Oh dear.
In your youth?
Dear.
So we're not disputing that. I feel like that we could dispute, that we could dispute, that we could dispute. Oh, listen to me, Mia. That woman has the judge in the palm of your hand, you see.
Her hand.
Oh, her hand, sorry. No, my mistake. So, the only way to discredit her is to find a contradiction in her testimony.
No shit, Sherlock.
So, right, do we have something that says that they've, like, not paid any attention to each other?
Police are questioning the...
No. Some sort of power outage. Oh, hang on a minute. There. That.
Yeah, I mean...
That's basically...
like
Yeah, I wonder if we've got to, like, press to get some info
Yes,
about that.
I think you're probably right. But I was going to say, because
I wonder if the judge is going to be like,
I'll have you know that you won't say anything untoward towards this girl while she's
Maybe.
on the stand.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking how she wants the bottle back, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, if they've been going out ever since that fateful day, she'd have just got it back straight away.
Well, Phoenix did make the point that she's been asking for it back
Yeah.
literally every time they go out anywhere.
But he shows it to everyone. Safety save.
Safe to save.
Okay, so which one are we pressing on? Should we, like this? Should we just start from here? And
Yeah,
then go
start from
across?
here.
I don't think the first one has
No.
anything. Yeah,
The courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet the love of your life.
for sure.
Excuse me, I've lost my voice.
That's not Madame Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer.
What?
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room? Oh, well, reading. She's a literature student.
This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case...
I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I'd better tread carefully.
Then think what will happen.
I guess wait and see, because there's not really anything we can get from that.
Don't think it's going to go anywhere with that. Mia, if the judge gets any angrier, you'll lose the whole case.
Yes.
I'll just have to hold my tongue for the time being.
I mean, that sounds pretty painful.
Now then, young lady, please, go on with your testimony. Tell us about the time you first met Phoenix Wright.
My heart skipped a beat.
So what was it about Mr. Wright that made your heart malfunction like that?
Malfunction, Jesus. She's
Harsh.
Mia's just a freaking machine.
That's how I'd describe it. You make my heart malfunction.
That should be on a t-shirt or Valentine's merch. You make my heart malfunction.
Jesus.
Now featuring Disillusioned Plays merchandise. You make my heart malfunction.
In my personal opinion, he just looks like a typical snotty-nosed college brat. Wow.
I take offense to that.
Jeez, Mia with the burn. Put the claws away, ladies.
Oh my goodness. I didn't think it was that egregious, but...
Perhaps to a woman your age, but to me, Feeny is so handsome.
We're literally the same age!
I was gonna say, Mia's like 26 right now?
I don't know, what are they...
I don't know, she can't be that
Let's
old.
have a- oh, it doesn't
it's
say.
Not there.
20... I mean, GROSSBERG'S
I think it's like 26 or 28. But, you know, in anime world, that does make her ancient, you know?
She's like, yeah.
She's a
just
MILF
old
at this
now.
point.
A MILF? Jeez. Perhaps to you, Miss Hawthorne. But to the rest of the planet, he's a dime a dozen.
Ow! Love is a mistake.
I'm just like imagining Phoenix in the back, just kind of like slowly getting more and more depressed.
He's just like slowly crying into his pink sweater. He's just an emotional
Love
wreck.
is a mysterious thing, and I object to this line of questioning, mostly because I am not an attractive man, and I'm very self-conscious about that fact. It's so mysterious that I've never, in fact, been privy to an occasion. But my mother assures me that someday I will learn the mysteries of love. One day. And that I will hopefully grant her a grandchild. Winston Payne, one day you will grant me a grandchild and continue the family legacy.
Jesus. I can't even think of anything.
Oh, God.
It's just that wrong.
Yep.
If you would...
Oh, he's married. Oh.
If you were to look at my wife, for example, you might all be shocked. Because she's a pillow and I don't wear a wedding ring.
I just love that if we'd have literally advanced the dialogue by one line, that our entire sort of like little silly joke would get completely derailed.
It's crushed.
I refuse to believe he actually has a wife.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like,
oh yeah, you wouldn't know my wife. She lives in Canada, but she's totally real.
He's telling the truth. It was truly shocking.
I had a few whiskeys one night, and oh my goodness, I regretted it. I did not like what I woke up to.
But I bloody needed those whiskies. Once I saw her face, there's no unseeing it.
Oh God,
no, not another haiku. Oh dear.
Beautiful mushroom, growing tall in the darkness. It comes from cow dung. That's the poem that best describes how I feel about my Feeny.
Well, that's beautiful.
Crying out.
It's a little on the nose, isn't it? Like, you know, it's not like she's hiding her distaste for him.
No.
Well, disdain, rather. We've been going out ever since that fateful day.
Were there any bad feelings between you and Mr. Swallow?
Well, except that he didn't. Did-um.
Oh, dearie me.
Ew.
Ew.
No, none at all. We parted on very good terms.
But that can't be.
Our investigation also shows that it was a clean breakup.
Huh? Are you sure?
Yes, it seems that they both wanted it that way.
So the victim wants to break up with her.
I think he said something about not wanting to date people who poisoned other people with coffee. She was a crazy killer or something. I don't know. I didn't really look into it that much.
I feel like this one might be worth pressing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
So you're saying that Mr. Swallow also wanted to break up with you?
Well, you see...
Oh, shut up, Pain!
What a cruel thing to ask a lovely young lady like this. By the way, I have never once considered leaving my wife.
I like how
She left me!
suddenly he just feels insecure.
Certainly not for a 20-year-old that is in the courtroom right now as we speak.
Oh, God.
No one cares, Mr. Payne.
Yes! Good old Judge! She didn't deny it. That must mean... Doug Swallow must have seen through her little act.
Dun, dun, dun.
He must have gotten a glimpse of her true nature.
Oh, listen to me, Mayor. That judge has... that woman has the judge in the palm of her hand, you'll see. Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. Whoopsie-daisy.
I guess now we have to actually engage our brains.
Yep.
So I'll leave it to you guys.
It's like we were destined to meet in this courthouse. I mean, so...
Wait.
I mean, do we...
The question is, where do we present this? But it has to be... It was...
I mean, do we just press the first statement just for the sake of it?
Yeah, I guess we need to. Because that's the only thing I can think of that would actually segue into
I'm just not seeing anything at the minute.
Well, the other thing as well is that, like, considering how they died, I mean, we could you use Dahlia's present as like a no? It's because you wanted to hide evidence.
Yes.
No.
Nope.
So
Yeah. Okay.
Save-
No. So we've
save
got to
scumming's
press
fine.
it. We've got to press it.
Save scumming's fine.
Just
right?
kidding, Your Honor.
So until that time, you had been dating Doug Swallow?
Yes, I'm a real fool, I know. Letting my emotions change so quickly. I'm ashamed of myself.
No, not at all. Look at me. I am infamous for changing my mind. My critics have even taken to calling me Judge Fickle.
Judge Forgetful.
Hey! I know I play the judge, but like you don't need to like sort of confuse us. Yeah.
Whoa, I wasn't accusing you. He always like forgets it. Or maybe Judge Clueless, because he is pretty clueless.
He is pretty clueless.
Maybe you should look for a different line of work.
Oh, despite that, however, he always hands down the correct verdict. That's why some people also call him the Great Judgini.
Oh dear. Okay. Okay. What have we got? What have we got?
I don't need to save it. It's habit.
So I mean, we have the bottle. So we need to figure out the bottle, and we need to figure out no. So there's the article which mentions Dahlia, and there's the bottle. So I guess, here's my guess, just based on the way things have worked previously. We need to get her talking about the court incident, and then she'll be like, oh, but how was I supposed to poison him?
Actually, to be
I
fair...
didn't have anything on me.
To be fair, we haven't pulled her up on that bit of dialogue in here, have we? Do you remember there was like do you want to press further?
Oh, yes.
This line of questioning.
Keep pressing.
Your Honour, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony.
She just then continues and doesn't actually change it anyway.
Very well, young lady. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you
Do you think I'm handsome?
Are you attracted to men with beards? What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
If it pleases your honour, the answer is simply this.
Disposing of evidence!
I had come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
You were writing a paper? On what?
The kind of poison that can stop a man's heart?
On the relationship between modern Senryu poetry and the criminal underworld.
Okay.
That sounds like a fascinating research idea.
Am I getting old? Now I've even forgotten what I've forgotten.
Oh.
See, now that one I relate to on a spiritual level.
To be fair, I mean...
I think we all do.
I've literally been spending like this entire episode talking about how I'm extremely forgetful. So, I mean, like, what are we doing again?
Who are you?
Yeah.
Again with the midlife crisis stuff.
Oh, Mia, why did that girl really come to this courthouse? Isn't that what you wanted to know?
Well, yes.
And speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? I went through a lot of trouble to get it, my dear, so be sure to read it carefully.
Well, that was a big hint, if ever
Yeah,
there
just
was
a tiny
one.
bit. So, I mean, what? So we're just, like, presenting the report?
We just, like, bomb that
It
down?
just feels kind of a bit weird to present it, like...
I mean, yeah, she was the suspect in it. So, Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. So, I mean, that was what she claimed she was here for, so that provides a contradiction at least, because she didn't mention it.
I mean, I guess so,
Kind of.
yeah.
Yeah, she was... Oh, no, because if she was brought to the courthouse to be interviewed then, right?
Oh,
Because she was
true,
being
yes.
interviewed for
Yes.
it, so that should
Should do
be
it.
it.
There we go.
Booyakasha.
Miss Hawthorne, you worked here because of your research...
Research.
Miss Hawthorne, you worked here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Fay?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy? Like when I met my wife? Oh, wait, no, never mind, not that. Love you, sweetie!
Oh, Dale!
You wait till you get home! I'm gonna beat you!
Beat you black and blue, Pain!
You will feel the pain, pain!
Remember why you took my name, Pain?
This makes me think of, like, the Scotsman's wife from Samurai Jack.
I have not seen Samurai Jack.
Me neither.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Sorry.
Disappointing, your co-hosts are. Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned?
The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report. And that name is... Dahlia Hawthorne.
Da da da!
What?
Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago.
Order, order, order! This is unbelievable. It's true, then. The loveliest rose can something.
Miss Faye, that's not fair. How dare you come in here with evidence that contradicts what I was trying to say? That's just not reasonable. You can't slander my witness with an unrelated case. I, Winston Payne, will not allow it.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me. Go right ahead.
It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Whoa.
Whoa, now that's illegal, pal.
Express some interest,
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth.
Yes, you're not the first one to say that.
I did not commit the crimes occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see. Oh, well, pardon you then.
Well,
Let
that's
you
good
off.
enough for me. You're free to go. Bang, bang.
Awesome.
Phoenix is guilty. Bye-bye.
Back off,
Jolly
George
good.
Goodfellas.
Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I've just got to stay on the offensive.
Oh, well done, Mia. Oof. You've really lit a fire in my heart. And my buttocks.
Too much information.
Why? Why? And why? Who did it? Why? Who wrote this line?
It's because-
Who translated it?
It's because he really
Fire that translator.
he really wants Mia to think about his ass.
That's just disgusting, pal.
Mia, my buttocks are waiting for you. I can hardly tell. I can.
GROSSBERG'S, stop!
Yeah, like I said, there's a reason.
I know why his name is GROSSBERG now.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, lordy.
I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids.
Now, here's the thing, right? We've met GROSSBERG before, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe he mentioned his hemorrhoids so prominently in the previous installments of Phoenix Wright.
No,
He
he
I
just...
believe this is a...
He obviously sorted them out.
Well,
I
obviously.
guess he must have.
I mean, obviously, he's saying that Mia inflames everything from his heart to his buttocks, but he didn't want to help her or help her sister when she was in trouble. Obviously, the passion died a long time
Sarah.
ago, along with his hemorrhoids.
Sarah,
Well, he was being
stuff's-
blackmailed, remember.
Also, that stuff's in the future. Spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons.
That's very specific.
Extremely.
She knows an awful lot about this poison.
Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
Ah, so that's what happened here 8 months ago. I do see an awful lot of cases, and I am extremely forgetful.
However, as you've heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. But I'm
Dang
afraid
it.
the defence has many more tricks up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger?
Because I'm an independent woman.
What is he? Is he sensing her power level?
It's over 9,000!
You're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. That
For God's
proud
sake.
posture and self-confidence. Absolutely smashing.
Will you stop perving on me, you dirty old man?
Would you rather me talk about my hemorrhoids?
I'd rather you do neither. Just
You
go
should have
back
done
at
a
your little
Nigel
trapdoor.
Thornberry. You should have done a Nigel Thornberry smash in there, Pete. I'm a
Smash
little
it.
disappointed you did.
I can't really
Smashing.
do that.
Do you want to see me do this with my hands?
I can't really like. No, that's smashing.
There we go.
Is that the voice? Is it kind of more like this?
A little bit,
He's
yeah.
got sort of a lisp. Has he got like a bit of a lisp? Oh,
I don't know.
darling.
I can't-
I don't know
Or has
if
he
it is
not
or
got
not.
much of a lisp?
I can't remember. It's
I can't really remember.
Man, that takes me back.
yeah. I don't.
Anyway, the poisoning.
I don't remember being
The
a child.
poisoning designed specifically for the guy.
Yes.
Armando's poison. The poison ingested by Armando.
Safety save.
So by the way, Dahlia, about how much liquid would you say could be contained in something about, I don't know, the size of this necklace?
Nah. So, how much liquid is 2 teaspoons?
Well, let me see. Yeah, my bottle of eye drops says it's half a fluid ounce, which is equal to, 1, 2, 3 teaspoons.
So it's about 2/3 of that amount, huh?
The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there.
Excuse me. That's rude. A special kind of poison? How so?
Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect.
Yeah, you heard an awful lot of things.
I was gonna say, she knows a weirdly specific amount of detail about this.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, I'm just super interested in the poison. I did a lot of research, and it can only be held in a glass bottle.
Oh,
like this one?
and where would something like that come from?
Oh, it's distilled from a rare jungle plant. You have to, heat it to boiling 3 times, and then distill it, and then do that a couple more times, and then you get a concentrated version of it. Not that I have any reason to know that.
It's for a research paper I was doing.
All I know is what I overheard the policeman saying while I was spying on them for hours.
I'm sorry. All I know is that I have... What?
You okay over there?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank
Like
you,
a glass
Judgy
of
Wudgy.
water? Don't call me that. You have no idea how it stirs me.
Ew.
It ignites the flames of my youth.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I'm
my
sorry.
hemorrhoids tingle just thinking about it.
Go away.
I'm sorry. All I know is what I overheard the policeman say. They said something about using advanced chemical process to purify it.
Jesus
I can't
Christ.
talk. Jeez.
Chemical processes.
I was joking about the distilling, but she really does know about it.
Well, that's
Research paper.
quite impressively specific. Most impressive.
Let's see. Who was she dating at the time that would have had access to chemical processes that would allow for the distillation of poison?
The better question. Oh, darling!
Is it added the criminal? The better question is
The
how did the
criminal.
criminal?
The criminal.
How did the criminal? Is it like get older?
I don't know.
Oh, so in essence, I love how every time I'm about to do Grossberg, I have to go, I have to go, so in essence,
I'm terribly sorry.
I have to, like he's surprised, like, it's me.
Oh, yes, I'm here.
So, in essence, the murderer Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime, was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison.
Then all we have to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? Great. Now just what I... Oh God!
You just full on like misread that.
Yeah,
It's like you just
but-
went on a right tangent.
Sorry, it was just I read ahead and saw lit. How did I get a lit? And I'm like, wait, they're shortening it again.
Because that student is like proper
She's
lit.
proper lit in it.
Is like
She's
lit.
well lit.
Lit for 20, blaze it, fam. Do the dab in Fortnite.
No children. No kids are gonna watch this. Like, in any way.
Oh, well, that's
so,
some viewers gone.
as you might have realised, we are so extremely down with the kids that we really struggle to contain ourselves.
Great. Now, oh my God, I cannot read this
Now,
line.
just how?
Now, just how did a lit student get a hold of poison of all things? There we go. Finally said it. Well done, me.
So do we have the
Give yourself a pat on the back.
So, okay,
just point
now
out
we can
Doug?
present Doug Swallow because he was a pharmacology
Yeah,
student,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Surely.
wham?
Haha.
Bam.
The Akasha.
You wouldn't know
Yakasha.
how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you?
Don't you?
At your boyfriend's lab.
At your boyfriend's lab. You go, Mia. You go, girl.
Give me an ab. Give me an R. Give me an A. Just ruffling some pom-poms.
He's ruffling his hemorrhoids. Just
No!
Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact,
Doug Swallow's laboratory.
where Dahlia blows his experiments. If you know what I mean.
Oh! She did some horn swaggling, did she?
Horny swaddling.
Oh.
In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison.
dun dun dun.
Busted. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You.
Oh, wind machine. You know it's serious.
Order! Could it be?
That's nothing but a baseless
May I say something, Madame Faye?
What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
You're a meanie pants. The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
Oh, I wonder what that's gonna be. Well, yes, that's true. In fact, with that, I guess there's no way that you could possibly have carried the poison, so I guess she's innocent, guys. Whew, that's my fantasies taken care of. I thought that was a close one.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place.
quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But they didn't find the suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something like that. I can't talk. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small.
I mean, you've dated Phoenix this entire time.
Whoa now.
Whoa now!
Hey!
Excuse me, madame, but this This is a court of law.
I mean, he has got like a giant P on his jumper, on his sweater, so I mean, it's got to be compensating for this giant P. Right?
If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof? She's got me good with that.
Has she, though? Mia?
Come on, Mia!
Like, remember the evidence you've got?
Come on!
Remember.
Provide some evidence or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Fay.
Oh, unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead.
What do you mean we, Grossberg?
I'm
You
the one
just
doing all
emerged
the
from the
work.
trap door.
You're just standing there complaining about your hemorrhoids.
I was helping.
The police conducted a full body search of Dahlia and of the entire courthouse. And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container the poison was carried in? What happened to
Bottle. I don't know, guys.
I mean,
That one?
it's the umbrella, right?
Wait. Obviously,
She stuffed the entire umbrella
Yes.
into his coffee, and he choked on it.
I mean, the attorney's badge could maybe hold like maybe half a teaspoon. So if she had 4 attorney badges,
4 attorney badges. One for every defense attorney she's killed.
she'd just have to
She
like.
collects them as a trophy.
She'd just have to like hold all 4 of them perfectly flat, like on maybe like a dinner plate or something.
No, what happened actually was that the butterflies gathered droplets of the poison and then just kind of dropped it in one by one.
They
are
fluttered by.
They are kind of weird butterflies. They're almost like they're not real. Like they're paper cutouts of butterflies that just float about.
I imagine when it gets to the point where it's like where her true self comes out, like the facade is broken and you get the new sprite, that the butterflies are either going to be like dead or they're going to have like little mean faces drawn on them.
Like red.
little demons.
Little demon butterflies.
All right. It's the bottle. It's Dahlia's present.
The buckle.
Buckle.
You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was this witness's accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present.
What? But that's...
That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? Oh, it's really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Fay?
The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago.
He is just such a freaking dingbat, isn't he?
Yes. August 27th. The very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here? Oh my gosh, get it out of my hands.
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle.
Whew, I thought I was done for.
However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyse it, they would find a trace amount.
No, I've just got this horrible vision of he's like there with the bottle going, oh, it is lovely. And he's like flipped the top off and he's like licking the inside of the bottle.
Oh, this is such a wonderful little bottle. Wait, what do you mean there might be poison in it? Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh,
Close
dear.
call.
I'll just continue licking. It's so, whatever was in this bottle before is so tasty.
I don't know. I'm obviously clearly just messed up.
Order in the court.
Oh, Phoenix!
Oh, here we go.
On behalf of Dolly, I object!
Get off the courtroom, Phoenix!
Mr. Wright, control yourself. Please, how did you even get away from the bailiff? I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
And I thought I told you I don't care!
Mr. Wright, why?
Well, the answer to that question is actually going to have to wait until next week. But until then, thank you so much for watching, everybody. And be sure to, smash the like button, ring the bell, do the dance, all that good stuff for more Disillusioned plays.
And subscribe. Or if I just smash the like button, don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
And ring the bell for notifications. I don't know why I said it in a slight American accent.
You're just repeating what Taylor's just said.
I know, but he missed one of the things. He missed the subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribing is an important one. It's important. We need to look like people like us at all.
Please love us.
Please.
We're so lonely.
Please don't let this be pointless.
Now.
On that note, guys, ta-ta for now and take care. See you next week.
Thank you for listening. Oh wait, I've got to do my closing line. Taylor always does his. I've got to do mine. It's been an honor and a privilege.
Take care, everyone.